We're going to begin tonight on Wall Street, where we've gotten used to big swings up and down. Today, however, was especially severe. The Dow plunged as much as 700, hitting its low for the year before recovering some and closing with a loss of 458 points, or nearly 2%. Part of the blame went to new concerns about a trade war after China responded to U.S. tariffs, but that wasn't the main issue. Here's Bianna Golodryga.
The drop in the market was driven by a sell-off of the tech industry giants. President Trump stepped up his attacks on Amazon via Twitter, repeating his view that the company's business practices hurts the U.S. Post Office. Amazon ended the day losing more than 5% of its value. Facebook, which started the tech downturn last month amid criticism of how it handled users' data, lost 2.7% today. Collectively, shares in the five tech giants known as FANG, Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, and Alphabet, the parent company of Google, lost about $324 billion of their value in the last 2 weeks. CBS MoneyWatch.com editor-at-large Jill Schlesinger.
Anything that impedes their forward progress is a sell signal to a big investor. But they don't want the risk of sitting on top of all of these multi-year profits only to see some of those profits evaporate.
The market also felt the effects of China's decision to slap $3 billion worth of tariffs on American pork, fruit, and 120 types of commodities.
So it's just a fraction of what we send into China. The fear is an escalation. Whether this becomes a trade tit-for-tat conflict, which escalates into a trade war, that would be a terrible thing for each of those economies.
So, Bianna, how much concern is there right now about an escalation in these trade offers back and forth?
Well, there's more concern than there was last week, that's for sure. Experts say not to worry too much now. This is sort of a tit-for-tat trade war that we're seeing back and forth. But remember, President Trump threatened to impose $60 billion worth of tariffs over intellectual property violations against China. And then there's a big question of how this impacts any future negotiation with North Korea, where China will also possibly be at the table.
Another thing to keep in mind. All right, Bianna, thank you very much.
Sure.